Good morning. I pray all is well with everyone on this beautiful, beautiful, blessed Tuesday morning. Remember, give God all the praises, all the glory. Thank Him for waking you up early this morning in your right mind, starting you on your way. Baby, you better get up and give God some praises. And y'all know what I'm going to say. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up, honey, and you better get up and step on them haters this morning, because you got a hater out there already lurking, already trying to tear you down this morning, okay? So y'all better get up, and I mean, don't get out of bed with an attitude, because he woke you up this morning, okay? Somebody didn't get up this morning. Somebody's alarm clock didn't go off this morning. But if your clock came, you woke up this morning, you better get up and give God some praises no matter what you facing. Our first blessing of the day is when he wake us up. That's the first blessing right there. So baby, get up out that bed, honey. If you got to wake that spirit up, even if you don't drop a few tears last night, baby, still get up, because he woke you up this morning. Because somebody didn't get up, somebody crying over their loved one right now, asking God why you took my people away, but you up this morning, all right? Let me turn this light on. And this morning, I want to thank Chosen One, because I know she the one bought this for me. So let me show y'all what she bought me. I still remember the days I prayed, the things I have now. Ooh, thank you, baby. Thank you. I love this. I love it. I love it. Look at him. Y'all see this? Look at this. This is so pretty. Thank you, Chosen One. And I know you bought it because you got my house address. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate this right here. I still remember the days I prayed. The things I have now. That's right, the things I have now. And girl, you look at him. You rocking it with my color of my house. Look at this, my furniture and everything. So this is where I'm going to sit it at. Let me show you where I'm going to sit it at. This is where I'm going to sit it. I'm going to put it right here, baby. Right here. Look at that. This is where it's going at. Good morning, good morning. Oh yeah, I'm in good spirit. I am. But this morning, y'all, this is what I want to talk about right here. So this is why I came back on my live. I ain't want to talk about it earlier. I said I'm gonna come back on my live because I know people gonna be up then. So, honey, Chosen One, thank you so much. I really appreciate everything that you buy me, and you always put God in the mix of everything that you get me. So I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I don't never want you to think that I don't appreciate. I appreciate anything that somebody gives to me. And baby, it's sitting right there up under my TV, and that's where it's gonna be at right there. Remember when I prayed and the things that I have now. So I am very thankful and thank you, because you always reminded me, make sure God in the mix of everything. Everything. And God is in the mix of everything that I do. But hold on, I got to wipe this off right quick. So yesterday on my Facebook, I saw I saw somebody had already made a post before about it. And then I saw the flyer, and I asked the question. I said, and before I get into this, into what I'm finna say, I don't have nothing against nobody that's homeless, because I get out, I feed the homeless, I look out for the homeless. Even when I'm in the streets, they ask me for anything. I got it, I give it to them. But it ain't I don't have to come on here to the world to show the world what I get out there to do for the homeless so I can get props and stuff. I ain't got to do all that right there. I'm coming, y'all. I'm pulling up the thing. So last night, when I saw the post before I went to bed, I wrote on Facebook, so this is what I wrote on Facebook, y'all, right here. I wrote on Facebook, can someone explain how a homeless individual will host a block party? So my thing is, I wasn't talking about nobody. I asked the question. I was asking a question. How a homeless person having a block party, okay? That's not talking about nobody. That's asking a question. That's all I was asking, a question, all right? So I want y'all to tell me about a homeless having a block party. Just tell me that. I'm trying to bring up, oh, here it go. Y'all give me a minute. Give me 1 minute, 1 minute. So I want to know, answer the question. A homeless person having a block party, I asked that question right there. So people want to, not people, Sylvia, I hope you're looking at this live this morning, okay? Because I don't do this, and you know me better than this, Sylvia, but I want to talk to you this morning. So Sylvia said, hold up. So Sylvia said to me, y'all, they all get help from the Lord, and we all gather together. It's a block party. So you know what? I don't have no problem with no homeless person. But when I said asking about a homeless person having a block party, how is that talking about somebody's child? I can see if I'm getting on here calling this homeless person out their name, which that ain't me. I don't talk about nobody kid, nobody children, because there's so many kids out there that's lost. There's so many kids out there that need help. So I have no room to get on one of my platforms and down another female child. And you know why I would never get on my platform to down a female child? Because I don't like when people talk about my child. I don't like that. So why would I get on here and talk bad about somebody's child? And to get on here to say about a homeless individual having a block party, that's not speaking down on nobody's child. That's asking a question, okay? I don't need much know this young lady, need much to mention this young lady's name, know nothing. One thing about me, I never talk about a homeless person because I never know I might be in that situation one day. I never know. So I can never ever get on here and tear somebody's child down. That's not me right there. I ain't never been like that, and I ain't never will. And another thing, I got to read these comments. Just like Sylvia said, yes, they do. Like you sell, she said, yes, you do. Like you sell your food out there. Yes, I do sell my food, Sylvia. I buy my food to get out there to sell my food, to make money. I buy my food and I do go feed the homeless, Sylvia, okay? And Sylvia, I want you to make sure you hear this morning. For you to get on here, what do my daughter got to do with my post? For you to get on here and write, oh, when your daughter was talking bad about you and the whole temple was feeling bad about you, half of y'all motherfuckers weren't feeling bad about me. Half of y'all was laughing, okay? Half of y'all had some comments to say, you know what? When it first started, when my daughter first started talking about me, Sylvia, and you say the Tampa felt so bad about me. Only 2 females reached out to me. 2 females when second day. Two females from Tampa. Gina Dexter, Seth Robinson, first two to reach out to call me and tell me everything gonna be okay. And you telling me the Tampa was feeling bad about me and how my daughter was talking bad about me. Did I get on these platforms and cry? Did I get on these platforms and get on here and cry and say, Tampa, please come pray for me? Tampa, please, because half of y'all was sitting back laughing at me, okay? Let's get that out there, Sylvia, okay? So don't come over here to my just like when your daughter talk bad. Because see, you changed my post around to make it about my daughter. My post did not even much mention that young lady's name because I don't talk bad about people's kids. That's one thing about me. I don't talk about nobody's kids. I don't care if they homeless, on drugs, doing something wrong, because see what a child and their parent go through, a child, whatever they doing on the streets, that's between them and their mom. I'm going to pray for that child. That's what I'm going to do. But I ain't going to get on these platforms and talk bad about them. And for me to ask about a homeless person having a party, how I'm talking about this person? How am I tearing this person down? I want to know, Sylvia, come over here and tell me, how am I tearing this person down? And for you to come on here to my, oh, just like your daughter was talking bad about you, the whole Tampa was feeling bad about you. Half of you motherfuckers weren't feeling bad. You was sitting here laughing. Some of y'all was sitting there laughing. Some of y'all was even much making up lies, okay? So don't come over here to my son, oh, that whole Tampa, this and that. And I ain't say one thing bad about that young lady, because I don't know that young lady to talk bad about that young lady. That's something that you've been wanting to say that you could have been said. You could have said this, what you said. You could have said this when you called me about the Riverview Terrace reunion, okay? You could have been said that. So don't be coming over here acting like I'm talking about people kids, because I don't talk about people kids. That is not me. That's one thing I stand on. I don't talk about people kids. And since you say that right there, how half of y'all around here in Tampa tear my child down, what I look like getting on here talking about somebody else's kids? That ain't even much in my blood. My daughter tear me down. I still don't get on these platforms and tear her down, because I'm not that type of woman, baby. I'm built different. I am built different. I don't have time to sit and talk about nobody's child, because I never know what my child might go through. I never know what my child doing behind my back. So I don't have time to sit and talk bad about nobody's child, especially that's a child that's out there homeless, a child that's out there on drugs, okay? Only thing I can say, I can pray for that child right there. Y'all make a big old issue because I say how a homeless person having a block party. Y'all trying to make me like I'm this bad person, like I'm getting on these platforms just tearing somebody's child down. That ain't me, sugar. I don't get down like that. Well, if you feel I'm lying, I don't care, baby. I had to feed into her this morning because she know me. She know me, and then for her to throw up and write in my thing to my son, well, your daughter, how your daughter talked bad about you, people in Tampa was feeling bad. What that got to do with a post? Because I asked about a homeless person having a block party. I want to know about that. Why all that got to add into well, your daughter? That's what I say. If I get on here and if I shit on the floor, they'll turn that shit into my daughter. I put out my pants right now and shit on my living room floor. They gonna make that shit about my daughter. Everything, her name got to come in. I should pull down and shit right here. Then what? Oh, gonna make shit about her. My post don't pertain to her. My post was not pertain to that young lady talking bad. I asked a question. Everybody else asked the question. Other people got that on their post. And the lady who giving her the block party, do you think I give a fuck because you put that in my chat, wrote it up under my comment about a block party? People do things to be seen, honey. If you ain't doing things from your heart, baby, I don't want to hear that crap. Think I want to see that right there because you doing a block party? What? If you gonna do a block party, get them off the street from being homeless. That's what you do. Gonna put a flyer up under my comment like I'm finna run to come to a block party. Baby, I don't do block parties, okay? I've been outgrowing them block parties like that right there. I feel like this, if I'm gonna do something, honey, I'm gonna do something from my heart. I'll be trying to get somebody off the streets, get them off of drugs, instead of around here trying to boast that I'm finna get them a block party. I have nothing against this young lady, but don't come to me sideways with that bull crap. Trying to make like I'm tearing down somebody's child. What I want to tear down somebody's child, and I don't like when people tear down my own child. And let me tell you something. I ain't triggered. Y'all don't like when I come on here and say what I got to say. Y'all got to say, oh, she mad. She being triggered. No, I'm not triggered because I don't like the idea for her to come over here saying I'm talking bad about somebody's child. I don't talk bad about people's kids. That's not me. To sit and talk about another person's child. You know that woman probably sitting at home crying, wishing her child get herself together. So don't never come over here to my, I'm talking bad about somebody's child because I asked a question. Man, please. Y'all ask questions. Why I can't ask a question? Every time I get on here, it's something. Y'all try to make me like I'm this bad person, baby. That ain't me right there. I don't have that kind of spirit right here to get on these platforms and test somebody's child down. Because y'all telling my child down that I got to be tearing somebody's child down because I asked a question. Ain't this freedom of speech? If you feel that way, if you, you know what? And like I said, no matter how you feel or whatever you think, I don't care. I'm gonna speak my mind. If you don't like the way when I come out and say what I got to say, then you can get to stepping, okay? When I woke up this morning and I saw that, I say I'm gonna address that because I don't like the idea of people trying to make a question like I'm talking about somebody's child. I don't do that. I don't get down like that. Let me tell you something. I don't care what questions people ask, but everything I do is they don't pertain to her. I ask a question, it don't pertain to her. Everybody want to come on my platform and make everything about her. My stuff ain't about her. Even if I scramble, if I get over here and scramble some eggs, they gonna turn them eggs into her. I don't be wanting to hear that bullshit. Don't be coming over here writing that dumb stuff. Don't be coming over here to my son, well, this and that. And then especially when you talking about when the Tampa was feeling bad about me. And the half of the Tampa that you talking about was feeling bad about me was the same females that was talking bad about me. The same females that had shit to say about me that don't really know shit about me. Don't even much know what type of mother I am. Don't even much know, I ain't even much been around, know nothing. But you telling me the whole temple was feeling bad about me. Man, get the fuck out of here. I got cream in here. I got French vanilla cream in here. That's why I put this cup out too. Coffee and bliss. Coffee and bliss. And it's sad when people know you and they come to you at like that right there. That's sad right there. That lets you know what people been thinking. That lets you know how people really feel and stuff. And tonight when people were feeling sorry for me, girl, you don't get your ass up out of here. I know something. Thank you. I'm gonna have me another cup of ginger. Well, I drank tea last night, Miss Monica. I drank me some mint, lemon, and ginger and some turmeric. That's what I had to drink last night. But you know I got to have my coffee in the morning. So that's why I got my cup this morning. Coffee and blessed, okay? Comfy and blessed. All right? Coming over here with that foolishness. Don't let the enemy steal your joy, peace, steal your peace, joy, because he didn't. No, the enemy not going to steal that, but I had to address that when somebody come out. I'm talking about somebody's child, because somebody's child out there homeless on drugs and stuff. I don't talk about people, kids. I don't do that right there. I am too better to sit here to tear down somebody's child because I see somebody's child out there on the corner. I ask one question. When you know what, and it's crazy. It's other people on Facebook don't ask them questions. Claudette, I had a live video a few weeks ago, but stop. Do you suggest it to help with instruction for the day, or does it make instruction? Because I need a lot of work to do it. I think you should do your live videos, though. Hey, Antoinette. Live video a few weeks ago, but stop. Suggested to help. I think you shouldn't stop. You should keep on. And you know what? I just want to say this because I got to get ready to go. It be the same people that be laughing in your face. The same people that be around here speaking and kicking with you and stuff, them be the same people be around here saying little stuff behind your back. They be saying stuff that they already want to say. Hey, Tiffany. You don't owe nobody why, when, and how people will take you out content and use it. And you know what, Tiffany, is sad because I don't talk about nobody kids. Nobody. I could never talk about nobody kids because y'all see my daughter. Y'all see the things that my daughter do. Why I'm going to get on here and talk about somebody else's kids? That's not me. That's not in my blood to do that right there. And I got hot. I ain't going to tell y'all no lie. When I seen what Sylvia wrote, I said, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to say her name. And I don't call people name out. But for you to get on here and say I'm talking bad about somebody's child, because I asked the question, y'all know how many other people on Facebook asking the same question? How many people on Facebook don't wrote, who going to go to a homeless person block party? How many people did y'all go over there and tear them down? Did y'all go over there and say something negative? No, half of y'all went over there and laughed about it. I asked one question. Y'all want to make me this monster like I'm tearing this young lady down. Only thing I can say about this young lady, I pray that she get herself together. I pray that God bless her somewhere to stay. And I pray that she get off drugs. And that just like I said, the young lady who put it in the comments, put the flyer who giving her the block party. I don't care because you giving her the block party. That's none of my business because you giving her the block party or whatever. But I'm me. If I'm finna get out there and help the homeless, I ain't finna give them no block party. I'm gonna try to help them get off the streets. And I know you do that. You try to help the homeless. I ain't talking bad about you, but I'm just saying me. I ain't finna get no homeless person a block party. I'm gonna try to get them off the streets. Try to get them off of drugs or whatever. I know you do that work right now, but baby, don't put that flyer in my chat like I'm finna run. Let me get ready and go to the block party and stuff. That's not me right there. That is not me. And I salute you for all the little things that you doing for the homeless or whatever. But baby, don't put that flyer in my chat, okay? Because I care less about that block party, all right? I just asked one question. That one question turned from this to that right there, try to make me look bad like I'm around here, got something against the homeless. Baby, I get out and I go feed the homeless. I do a lot for the homeless, but I ain't got the parade to show the world what I get out and do to the homeless. Because God already said, when you do things in secret, I bless you more. I bless you more. I don't have to use my platform to say I'm helping the homeless get a Social Security check. I'm helping the homeless do this, do that right there. I don't need no clout, none of that right there. So don't come over here thinking I'm just talking bad about a homeless because I asked one simple question. But I forgot any little thing that I come on here and say, y'all turn it around. Y'all turn it around because I'm Peach Mom. That's the only reason why y'all come on here, try to turn things around, try to make me like I'm this bad person. I don't have no bad bone in me. I don't have a bad spirit. I'm a loving person. And I give the shirt off my back until you fuck with me. That's when I back away from you. And half of y'all are camps on here. Y'all know how us campsters move. I don't care what you do, but don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. Don't try to make me like I'm this bad person. Don't make up shit about me. Because the shit you making up about me ain't true. And I don't be addressing this bull crap, but I'm going to address her this morning when she get on writing in my chat when I'm talking bad about people's kids. Don't do that bullshit. And then they kill me. People, oh, who that is? Who that is? You know who I am already. You know who I am. Don't you ain't much got to my who that? Who that? Where she at? Where she at? You already see me. You up under my comments already. I just feel like this. If you felt that I was talking about somebody, be a woman and come to me. You can come to me. You ain't even much got to, because I just can't, I'm still trying to get it in my head because I asked one question. I'm tearing somebody down. Can y'all make sense of that this morning before I go? I asked one question. How do a homeless individual have a block party? How did I talk about somebody? That's what I want to know. How did I tear this female down? Because I asked one question and other people got all kinds of posts up and stuff. But y'all ain't saying nothing bad about them. And make it so bad. The lady, let me tell you something. The lady who we must give in the block party. I hope you look at my video because your ass wrote up under my comments. Make it so, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to make it sweet for you. You know what? The day that you have the block party, if you want me to cook a pan of rice or some chicken, hit me up. Hit me up then, okay? It was probably the way. No, I did not work. Let me tell you something. I got to go. But you know what? I'm finna go, but I got to read y'all this post Sylvia Pat wrote me. She say, Claudette, everyone feel bad when your daughter talk about you, but you don't think for 1 minute this someone child you're picking on that have caught up. And then they say in the streets, let's pray for our people. I mean, Sylvia, I just cannot get over for you to write me this right here. Because I said one thing. And then it's crazy because I'm like, am I the only one asked this question? Am I the only one? You know how many people don't put on their posts about this same thing? But I forgot, since Peach Mom said it, or it make it look bad because Peach Mom said it. So the other day I called people, it's crazy. Somebody said the other day I called people kids ugly. And what they said, you need to be more specific. I'm sorry, you call people kids. First of all, I don't call people kids dirty and ugly. I say these parents need to take care of their kids, okay? And the other day, if you go back and look at my video, I say how a parent walk around looking good and their children looking dirty looking, okay? That's what I said, because a lot of women do walk around with nice hairdos, looking all nice, and their children looking all dirty and stuff. That's what I said. That's not talking bad and talking down on nobody kids. If I got on here and call people kids name out, that's something different. Like y'all get on here, y'all call my grandkids name out. Y'all talk so much noise about my grandkids, but I'm saying a woman looking all pretty and stuff and her children looking like shit around here. I'm talking bad about the kids. I'm telling the truth. That is the truth right there. Why should a woman be around here looking fly and her children look like shit? First of all, the children should look fly and she should look like shit. That's what I said. So one thing about me, I don't talk about people, kids, and hide my hands, okay? Because whatever I got to say, I can say it right now on these platforms. I can pull up my big girl panties and say what I got to say. I'm not like some of y'all. Y'all talk so much shit about my grandkids, but it's all right. But when I say something, I'm talking about people, kids, and stuff. Man, you know what? I'm going to tell you like this right here. If y'all feel that post was talking bad about that young lady, oh well. Because I did not say that young lady name. I don't need much know that young lady, okay? Not at all. Don't know her, never met her, never seen her, nothing, okay? And I don't get on here and tear people kids down and talk bad about people kids because I'm not that woman. And if you feel that I said people children be around here looking like shit and they looking nice, that is not talking about people kids. That's telling the truth right there. Because a lot of y'all women's around here, since I'm gonna say this, I gotta go. A lot of y'all women around here walking around with nice hairdos, eyelashes, nice outfit, and your children do be around here looking a hot mess. See, y'all don't like when people talk like that. Y'all get mad and say somebody talking noise. I'm talking noise and then I'm trying to hide my hands. I ain't got to hide my hands because I'm telling y'all the truth. And let me tell you something. Food stamps. I don't get food stamps, sugar. I don't get food stamps around here. So don't say I'm committing a crime or none of that. That's what's wrong. Y'all so nosy or whatever. And no matter how I'm paying my bills, it's none of y'all business. Because ain't none of y'all stand up in here putting no money on the table or feed me or putting clothes on my bike. So why y'all worried about how I'm staying, what I'm paying or what none or whatever? Everything get him paid for. Everything get him paid for. So no matter how you take it or how you want to try to think you finna come over here and try to tear me down about something, I don't care. I'm sleeping good, comfortable at night. All right. And something then to my she renting the house, she buying the house. It ain't none of nobody's business if I'm buying, renting, or whatever. If you gonna come over here and give me $1 towards what I'm paying, no. That's what's wrong. And it be so, you know what? I just got to say this before I go. It's sad when it be your own black people, okay? And I come on here and say one thing, and then here come the black sisters want to come tear me down. But you know what? Y'all can, you know where that go at right there. I don't care nothing about none of y'all. And I'm going to continue to put whatever post I want to put on him. If y'all don't like it, oh well. But I got to go. And the young lady, because I know you be on Facebook. The young lady, honey, when you get a block party, since y'all feeling I'm tearing this lady down, if you want me to cook a pan of rice or some chicken, hit me up, baby. Hit me up and I'll cook something for you, because that's the type of woman I am. I don't get on here and tear women down. I say what I got to say, and y'all get mad because y'all know I be telling the truth. And you know the ones who be get mad because y'all know I be talking about y'all ass, okay? That's the ones who be getting mad. Girl, and let me tell you something. The lady on Facebook, I wish I would call your name out, okay? I don't care, but honey, if your child look good every time she go out the door, honey, that's everybody's child supposed to look good when they go out the door. Everybody. I'd rather look like shit than my children or grandchildren going out that door looking like shit, okay? I would look like shit all day long and wouldn't care what nobody say or how nobody feel about me or whatever, because I'm going to look like shit, but my children going to look good, okay? And matter of fact, I don't look like shit when I go out the door anyway. Y'all, some of y'all women always have something negative to say. No matter what. No matter what. Please. So, honey, you're going to either love me or you're going to hate me. One of the two, okay? Love me or hate me. Whichever one. Whichever one. So you can love me, you can hate me. I ain't losing no sleep. Not at all, okay? Y'all, you see that picture on that wall right there? I got that picture hanging there, so when I walk past it, remind me that I'm a queen. And I ain't finna let nobody have me falling down and stuff. And then this is another thing right here. I got to say this. And then when y'all talk about how my daughter cussed me out, talking bad about me, okay, now one of y'all go look at one of my videos and see where I got on these platforms just crying, breaking down, okay? Nobody can get on these videos and say how you was sitting here crying, you begging people to come pray for you, you begging people to come hang out with you. You know why I ain't do that? Because my help come from him. Y'all couldn't help me get through what I was going through. All the tears that I was dropping in secret, all the tears when I was in that prayer closet crying, y'all could not help me. He the only person that can help me get through everything I'll go through. Everything. That's why I don't hang with females right now. Because y'all can't do nothing but try to tear me down. That's it. Everything that I went through, every tear that I caught, that I was dropping, and he caught it and let me know everything was going to be all right. I ain't never get on this platform and say, y'all, please, please help me. I ain't never got on these platforms and say, please, I put up a cash app, a GoFundMe for somebody to come help me. Because, baby, I know where my help come from. I know who provide all my needs. So you think I would come on these platforms and beg one of y'all? Do you know how many, let me tell you how good God is. Do you know how many women God don't sent my way that I talk personally, that email me? So you think I come on these platforms and because y'all say, oh, your daughter tearing you down, y'all mad because I don't get on these platforms and tear her down. So I know I don't get on these platforms and tear nobody down, okay? Because I ain't that type of woman. I'm better than that. Y'all get mad because when I tell y'all, y'all should dress your children. Y'all should do this, do that. Y'all say I talk about people's kids. I don't talk about people's kids. I tell the truth because y'all know some of y'all women don't take care of y'all kids. So y'all will say, oh, I'm talking about people's kids. If I was talking about people's kids, let me tell you something. If I was talking about people's kids, I'd be like, you seen little Johnny with them holy shoes on? You seen little Johnny with that nappy hair? You seen how little Johnny mama dressed him? That's when you talking about people's kids, but I don't talk about people's kids. I don't talk about nobody's kids because kids are off limit. I don't care what me and a female go through. I ain't gonna even much talk about her because I'm gonna let God handle that. But I ain't finna sit and talk about her. I don't care how much I don't like your ass. I ain't gonna never talk about your kids because that is not me to talk about somebody's kids. I don't care how old a child is. A child is off limit. I don't do that. That's not me right there to talk bad about nobody's kids. And if y'all feel that I come on here and I say something that you feeling that I'm talking about people kids, you on the wrong fucking channel, okay? Because I'm going to bring it to y'all raw and real. I ain't finna be around here sugarcoating and hiding stuff. Y'all get so mad when any little thing I say, but some of y'all that get mad be the same ones tearing my grandchildren down, talking bad about my grandchildren, making fucking videos about my grandkids. Do I come on here and go talking about people kids? I don't do that. My platform is not for that right there. Even when y'all come write me that y'all, some of y'all be writing me the nastiest comments. But I just want to let y'all know that shit that y'all write ain't gonna break me down, okay? I already been fucking broken. Nope. And now female walking this earth gonna break me down. I've been broken. So whatever you want to say, be a woman and come to me. That's what you can do. Be a woman and come to me and tell me. You ain't got to write no bullshit. Because y'all ain't gonna break my spirit. And no matter what, I don't care what I'm paying for. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I ain't getting on this platform. Can y'all please help me? I got too much pride, okay? And I got a go-get-it spirit. I ain't got to never, ever, to my sitting on this platform, to my song, can y'all help me pay a bill? Can y'all do this, do that? I got a man that I lay with every night. Make sure there's nothing that I want, nothing that I need. So that all that other nonsense y'all be talking, man, y'all can cut that crap out, baby. Y'all must be don't know what type of woman I am. I am a go-getter woman. I am a very strong-headed woman, a very powerful woman. If I was a weak old woman, need somebody to give me money, do y'all think I'd be up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning cooking? Honey, I don't cook breakfast, lunch, and finna go to work now. And finna go do my 8 hours. While some of y'all still sitting there talking shit about me. Half of y'all ain't much got up and brushed your teeth and too busy talking shit about me. And I get up and cook like that to move on y'all old hey nasty, to show y'all the type of woman I am. I ain't never been a sorry woman. I ain't never had to sit down and wait on a man and ask a man for nothing. My husband walked through that door, he'll tell you that right there. Never ever have to sit down to my waiting on a man. That's why I get up and I go to work. And that's why I get up. When I be getting up early in the morning to cook, I get up to show y'all, hey, Nad, that the ones that be talking shit about me, to show y'all the type of woman I am. I am a go-getter woman. That's what I am. I ain't got to sit around till I'm waiting on nobody. Let me show y'all who y'all fucking with. Baby, I'm a hustle all through my... I got to go. But let me tell y'all this. I'm a hustle all day long, okay? I'm a hustle on the job, hustle cooking, and I can get out there and play dominoes and make me some little money or whatever. Baby, hustle all through this blood, all right? So y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And you old hating ass helpers that got something to say, y'all make sure y'all have a blessed day and God build a wall of protection around you before you try to come over here and check me. I bet none of y'all ain't much got up and did what I don't did. My day started 3 o'clock this morning. So before you try to tear me down, baby, you better check yourself, okay? So don't never think you're going to come over here and break this fucking spirit. Y'all have a blessed day. So y'all, I got to go. Y'all have a blessed day. Don't let nobody steal your peace, your joy, and your happiness, okay? And chosen one, if you looking at this, I'm going to be late for work. If you looking at this, thank you again. Thank you for this. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Hey, where my car keys at? Shit, I can't go nowhere. I can't find my car keys. Oh. Let me say this morning, because you know what? I don't bother nobody. I don't talk bad about nobody. Because like I say, I am a woman. I have no room to talk bad about anyone. Every little thing that I write, every little thing I do, it always have to be about my daughter. Miss Monica, you too. How you get up 3 o'clock in the morning, you still running late for work? I just want to know that right there. Oh, ain't nobody gonna steal my spirit. Nobody's not gonna steal my positive spirit. It just make me mad when people turn things around and people try to make you seem like you talk about people, talk bad about women. Like I say all the time, I can't talk bad about no woman. I done been through so much bull crap in my life that I can't talk bad about no woman. I can't call a woman a name, no nothing. Because I am that woman that done been through so much in her life. And there's no way I can talk about nobody kids because I don't want like when people talk about my child. Child, you know what? I shouldn't even be late for work. My husband be like, how you be running late and you be don't got up 3 o'clock in the morning? I be like, I don't know. He talking about you was on that live one. Y'all say, yeah. So it be my fault that I be late. Because y'all, I be running my mouth. I be forgetting what time it is. And that's why I say, let me go take a shower so I can come back on the live. Treasie, for you to be upset, God woke us up this morning, and so much more to be grateful for that. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm not mad this morning. I'm good because I don't get up in the morning to my being mad. But I just had to address that because I don't like nobody trying to say I'm talking about people kids. That's not me. That is not me to be around here talking bad about nobody kids. You too, K. Michelle. Blessings pay no mind, no stress, no high blood pressure, no screw. Oh, honey. So I am good. I'm good. I just had to put that out there because don't write me tell my son I'm talking bad about somebody's child because I made a post. I don't talk bad about people kids. Lady Empress, you know I be running my mouth. I got what, 7 minutes to get to work. And I ain't gonna make it there in 7 minutes, okay? And I don't even much know why I came out this way right here and know the traffic be thick coming out this way right here. But I don't want nobody to think that I'm mad. I'm not mad. God woke me up this morning. That was my first blessing right there. I'm not mad.